What's up, my nigga? It's Lil Mav, baby. I'm back. This video right here, I was working on it for a minute and I kept messing it up like it wasn't feeling right. And I found out that the issue is I just need to do it quick. It's not one of them things that need to take 20 minutes. This is more like a 5-minute situation. So this about to be real fast. I hope your ass ready for some whiplash. All right, so once upon a time, Kendrick and Drake, they was beefing. You heard?
This is about thuggin' love.
And I ain't trying to drag this shit on, but this a brand new take on this shit. See, Kendrick and Drake was beefing, and then a rapper that I really like from the West Coast,
y'all don't love us,
named Vince Staples, he popped up and he had this to say.
We getting priced out of our contracts. We getting priced out of our imprints. There are no labels, basically, that are incentivized to sign black music, and it's happening in front of our eyes. And while Taylor Swift is fighting for people to be able to have streaming money, niggas is on the internet arguing with each other about some rap shit.
So part of me was like, I'll never think Vince Staples is hating because he be talking too much real stuff. But for some reason, I had a problem with his statement, right? I feel like the problem that I had originally with his statement was that beefing essentially is a part of hip hop.
My name is Roxanne, and they call me Shantae.
I'm Roxanne, the Lady Devastator. I make it feel hotter than it is in Grenada.
And just because people are beefing doesn't mean that they can't work towards trying to make hip hop more profitable or more respected within the game. But the thing is, I guess, that I really had a problem with is that, nigga, that shit ain't never been the focus. Like, you think niggas is supposed to stop this beef?
Hey, wait, man, wait. This is stupid.
Hey, yo, we was about to beef, but something that hip-hop never was focused on. We should stop this beef so we could start focusing on that right now. Nigga, that's the reason why we got beefs, because we not focused on solidarity, nigga. You got to fix the solidarity problem before you can fix the beef problem. And then when all of that shit is settled, that's when you go ahead and fix how niggas view hip-hop as a whole and how profitable it can be in the moment. That's my opinion of it. But as time passed on, I started to hear his statement a little more and understand that, yeah, it's more like, it's like what black people do. You know what I'm saying? And no offense to black people. You see, I'm black as shit, or I like to think that, but my wife be calling me light skin. But I'm more like a caramel nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know this wasn't what I was talking about, but I'm more like a caramel nigga. The point that he's clearly making, and the point that I could understand, is that black people don't really fight against things. Like, there's things that affect the black community directly, things that we could address if we had some solidarity. And we don't do that because there's a lot of infighting between us. Now, you can, of course, go to the history of America and find out exactly why black people fight amongst themselves instead of fighting for something more. But that's not really what we're talking about. So I let a little bit more time pass, and I started to analyze the situation a little better from after the beef popped off. So the conversation at hand was really that music executives are switching their priorities from hip-hop music to other forms of music, and a person like Taylor Swift is fighting for music while niggas is out here beefing. That's the statement. But when you think about everything in that statement, it actually goes a lot deeper than what he's talking about. Taylor Swift has a certain platform, and within that platform, she can speak about whatever she wants. But I think her situation to be taken a little bit more seriously just because of who she is and being a top-selling white artist, right? I think maybe to cut the tension with that statement, Beyonce might be able to do those same things. But one of the things we have to look at is black Americans' tendency to worry about themselves before anything else, because they truly feel that if they don't gain a certain status or amount of money before they start speaking up, then everything is going to be taken away from them.
And I can't help the poor if I'm one of them. So I got rich and gave back to me. That's the win-win.
But then there's also the aspect of saying when they get up and they start speaking for themselves after they achieve those goals, now it's too dangerous to speak up.
If you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. But you got to explain to him like,
it's a secret.
So there's a lot of background stuff that goes on with that one statement, as well as his statement wasn't about black people. As far as the statement I saw, the statement wasn't about black people and hip-hop artists controlling hip-hop to the point where they don't have to worry about a random music executive deprioritizing the whole genre. Because if you were in control, this is the problem. This is the true problem. This is what the video was about. I didn't even know. The true problem is that we do not own hip hop. No matter who you talking about. You're talking about your Bad Boy, Rockefeller, fucking Doggy Style. I don't remember none of this. Doggy Style, nigga, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, NWA, fucking. I'm talking about labels, but I got caught up because I forgot the names of the labels. It's been a long time. A lot of these niggas is dead. Don't blame me. But when you talking about black labels, right? Young Money, Cash Money, all of that. These labels always need something else, right? And of course, it's a part of business because Warner Brothers or Warner Music, might have a distribution company and they might have the record company as well. But other companies don't have both and they need to outsource one of these jobs. That's understandable. But at the same time, there is not a single black-owned music label that does not have to get their distribution from somewhere else or come directly under a bigger company that's owned by the same people everybody be complaining about. So if you at that point, can you even do anything to change the system? You still working for the same people, man. You might have your own label and you getting a bigger cut of the music. But at the same time, you just one more person taking a cut out of the artist's music. You not your own label with your own set prices of how you going to pay people or how, your own fees and your own payment system. You still have to go through what Warner Music wants you to do, what they approve. So we don't have enough ownership within hip-hop to really dictate anything. And even though I'm talking about hip-hop, it's the same thing with Taylor Swift. Because he didn't say Taylor Swift has her own. If she's one of the biggest selling white artists right now, you telling me she can't have her own record label? She don't even have her own damn record label. Niggas is all dealing with the same thing. Nobody's making enough money, what they deserve on the artist level. The people are making too much money at the top on executive levels, and that's basically how America is run. Minimum wage. You complaining about the same things. You could take the same argument and put it to the regular person at home with a job. You say, niggas is over here beefing because one person won't do their job and the other person got to take their job over, even though they should both be focusing on beefing with the boss because he don't pay them enough. Nigga, that's not how life work. You be hella unrealistic right now. It's not how life work. People, this is the trap of these type of systems. You have too much to worry about from your day-to-day life. You can't really worry about overarching issues because you have issues right in front of you. So if Drake is talking shit to Kendrick, he has to deal with that. He can't deal with systemic. The whole music industry is out here underpaying people. The most he could really do is just try to make as much money as he can by being a decent artist. But here's where I think also Vince Staples was wrong. I think he was wrong because when you look at the situation post-beef, you realize that a music executive would have to literally hate black people, hate hip-hop, or be an idiot to say hip-hop needs to be deprioritized after a beef between just two rappers sent the whole music world on fire. If that don't show that hip-hop should be prioritized in some way, then what else will? What else you want them to do? You want them to go protest?
Gotta go back to work. Say it with me, everybody.
You want them to shout? You want them to hit the Twitters up? Like, literally, what else can they do than to beef with each other and have the whole world watching just them for a full 2 weeks or something like that? Maybe a month. You know how many niggas got paid off of just them beefing? That is the actionable situations. I forgot what Jay-Z said. This is what he said.
Actionable items.
These are the actionable
items
that causes the real changes. Not I'm Taylor Swift and I'm yelling about we need to get more money. Like, I don't know what the hell she talking about, but I know anything black people would have done other than show their worth physically, it wouldn't have worked. Martin Luther King shit worked because white folks at the time was like, oh shit, these niggas is willing to get literally smacked the fuck up just to come and spend money with us. If we on the real, fuck is you talk about? Like, think about that. Niggas literally was like, yo, these niggas is willing to get their ass whooped. Bro, bring a water bottle, bro. You telling me they ain't had no water bottles? Even if they ain't had no water bottles, niggas been carving out gourds for maybe thousands of years. And you telling me you have to drink from a fountain? I can't. This fountain, I be going over here feeling like a lesser person because I got to drink from a different fountain with the dogs. Why don't you bring your own gourd, nigga? You ever think about that? I understand you want to be treated right, But is the way to get treated right to say, hey, I'm going to just get smacked around for a while, and maybe they'll realize that I really want to spend money with them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to pay for the bus. It's not like these things are free. Niggas say, I'm going to go pay for the bus. I want to go into this restaurant and give them hard-earned money for people who literally don't like me, but they forced to like me because they can get money from me, and now the country is deeming these things to be necessary. Take that whole statement, put it to the music industry with hip-hop. You cannot force these people to respect hip-hop because they do not respect black people as a whole. That's just what it is. And you understand this because they'll deprioritize hip-hop. But why did they deprioritize it? They deprioritized it because it's making less money. Why is it making less money? Because artists at the time who are the mainstream artists are putting less and less work into their music. The hip-hop mainstream men artists are out here mumbling on the fucking mic until they hear something, and then they build upon that on the mic. They didn't write down the idea and solidify it and build upon it. They just said cool shit in the mic that rhymed off of their random mumbles, nigga. That's who was running the industry for mad long. And then on the other side, you got the female artists who are only talking about sexual shit, but their songs are being written by the same few ghostwriters. So you have a very specific idea of what mainstream music can be. But why is that? Because these niggas in the music industry, the executives, they prioritize that. So essentially what happened is these niggas had so little respect for black people and the black culture and hip hop and the community as a whole that these niggas said, fuck all other types of music. We gonna make everything about drug dealing and promiscuity and, I know I said that wrong, and sexuality and money, nigga. And then they took all the artists they could find who fit that description, and then they put them right in front of your face. And then eventually people started to get tired of the monotony of what was being said. The beats is made by the same people. The words that's being said is all the same. Nigga, it was 1 billion Chicago rappers out here talking about drilling and talking about stepping on shit and talking about wiping niggas' noses. These niggas all use check all them songs, bro. Go back to 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18. Check all the Chicago niggas and find out. I want you to literally do this shit. Compare just 2 random Chicago gang member songs and see how many words are different. You know what I'm saying? It be the same fucking beat with the same words. The only difference be the location of the nigga that got killed, because that be the only thing that really matter in the song. Everything else is filler to get up to the part where somebody died.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Nigga, that, you know what I'm saying? Flip that, press that. He was dead. I said, whoa, what? Wait a second.
This shit crazy. But you wouldn't hear about these niggas if the music executives didn't prioritize that type of music for over like 10 years, son. Or maybe just 10 years, I don't remember. But that's a decade of promoting stupid shit. And people were finally catching up to the fact that that music is ridiculous. It makes no sense to listen to, and it's all the same. So they caused the problem with hip-hop to turn around and deprioritize hip-hop because it stopped making money because of their stupid decisions. That's business 101, nigga. Peace.
Niggas hit you with that anesthesia, put you to sleep, bruh. You know it's the killer nigga woods where we creep, bruh. You know that my ninja they good push like a Jeep, bruh. Catching niggas for days, no rest, math the reaper. Muscle memory in my cells, clap like a sleeper. Swim through money, I need a cell, these rivers deeper. My niggas got bars, no better when shit go heater. Hammers banging, we bleed, your bodies everywhere, FEMA.